Hey all, welcome back. And today let's see how to prepare these soft and flavorful hot cross buns. These buns have stuffing of raisins and zesty orange aroma along with mild spice flavors. Traditionally prepared on Good Friday to mark the crucifixion of Jesus Christ and his sufferings. And that's how the buns get a cross sign on top. So without wasting much time, let's see how to prepare hot cross buns. And these are the ingredients required to prepare hot cross buns. In detail, we'll give into the description. So first start by adding 325 grams of all-purpose flour in a bowl, followed by half teaspoon of salt, 50 grams of sugar, 1 teaspoon of allspice, 1 teaspoon of orange zest, 2 teaspoons of active yeast. Mix all this really well and keep it aside. Now take another bowl. Into that add 3/4 cup of milk, warm milk which is not very hot or cold, followed by 1 egg which is at room temperature. Give a mix. Now we'll add 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence for flavor, 50 grams of butter, which is again soft. Give a mix. Let's everything get incorporate. Even if it doesn't get mixed, it's fine. Now let's mix the dry ingredients into the wet. Now taking a chopstick, let's incorporate the mixture. Let's mix the wet and dry ingredients thoroughly. You can even take a thin spoon if you don't have a chopstick. And using a spatula, just get the dough together. And at this level, transfer the dough on a work surface. And now as shown, start kneading for about 6 to 8 minutes. It is not rigorous kneading, but it should be slowly, step by step. Just fold in the dough and knead it. Initially you'll find it very sticky. Then after 5 minutes, you will see the dough is soft and bouncy. This is the perfect consistency. Now shape it into a round ball. Now if you touch with a finger, you can see the dough will bounce back. That is perfect. Now for the first proofing, add a oil in a bowl and place the dough. Apply oil on top and just cover with a cling cover or a cloth and keep for proofing for around 2 hours in a warm place. Meanwhile, let's soak half cup of raisins or black currants with hot water and soak for 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, drain the excess water and just pat dry the raisins to take out that extra moisture from it. Now second part is rolling of the buns. Just sprinkle little flour on the workstation and now see the dough is doubled in size. Transfer the dough on the surface. And using both your hands, just flatten the dough as shown. And now let's spread the soaked raisins. And also we are going to use few colorful Tutti fruitti. Now let's incorporate by rolling the dough. Follow the process as shown. Keep mixing the dough so that the dry fruits gets evenly distributed within. Again, it has to be very gently, not rigorous. Just keep rolling the dough until everything gets nicely incorporated. This is perfect. And now let's divide into 12 equal pieces. If you don't know the exact size, we can always use a kitchen scale and measure each piece of exact measurement. So here each ball is weighing around 62 to 64 grams, and this really helps to get equal size of buns. Now tuck in the edges toward the center and roll each piece of dough into a round ball. And just give a circular motion shaping, same as we do for the dinner rolls. Place in a baking tray, keeping a space between each bun. Let's roll all the remaining portions and place in the tray. Now cover with a cling cover and allow it to rise up. That's the second proofing. And after 45 to 60 minutes, you will see the buns have risen up. Now to make the paste for the cross, add 2 tablespoons of maida in a bowl. Add water just enough to make thick paste. We don't want very watery paste or very thick. This is the perfect consistency, which is pipeable. So we're going to add this paste in a piping bag, which will help us to draw cross on the buns. Once the paste is prepared, keep it aside until we wait for the buns to double in size. So after 55 or 60 minutes, you will see it's nicely proofed or doubled in size. Open the cling cover from the rolls. Now let's pipe the flour paste which we prepared, and it should be in the design of a cross on top of the buns. Once we finish designing the cross on top of buns, let's bake them in preheated oven at 190 degrees for about 10 minutes at first, and later at 170 degrees for around 20 to 25 minutes. And after the buns are ready, we are going to glaze it with apricot jam. So here I have taken 2 tablespoons of apricot jam mixed with 1 tablespoon of warm water to make paste, because the jam is quite thick. Now using a brush, glaze this apricot jam over the buns while they are still hot. The buns are soft and flavorful. Now let's see how the buns are come up or baked. Look at that. My house is full of aroma of the spices which we have added into the buns. These buns are soft as cotton and they are perfectly baked, and they are very, very tasty. Do give a try to these hot cross buns recipes and have a blessed holy week.